Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a GPS FPV drone. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. In today's episode, we're reviewing a drone from the company Keenstone or More Pilot. This drone you guys can use to, do some FPV. You guys can get some nice shots of your neighborhood. And this drone also has GPS functionality, so it has, the home function, so it can go back home and stuff if the battery is low. And also it can track and you can set a route for this drone to actually follow. But before we actually get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts whenever we do upload. If you guys have any questions or concerns about this product, please feel free to leave a comment. If you guys do enjoy this video after watching it, make sure you guys go down below and leave a like. That just informs me and lets me know if you guys are enjoying these kinds of videos. If you guys want to follow us on our various social media platforms, our social media links are down below in the description. You guys can follow us to stay connected and also get updates whenever we do upload. And then lastly, if you're a business owner or a company owner interested in a product review, our business inquiries email is CrewEliteyT@outlook.com. You guys can shoot me a message and we can potentially work together on a future product review. And like always, product information and product links are down below in the description. So if you guys are actually interested in buying this drone, there will be a link for you guys to check out. But right now, we're going to move on to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. So as you guys can see on the front of this camera, the box is fairly simple and does have a nice design on it. You guys can see there's a picture of the drone. And as I flip it on to this side, you guys can see it just repeats itself, and there's a few specifications on the side. So what we're going to do now is actually move this onto a secondary camera angle so you guys can have a closer shot at this product. As you guys can see on the secondary camera angle, it just says Keenstone right here, and this drone is perfect for ages 14 and plus. This is the picture of the drone right here. It does look really nice. On this side, you guys can see on the bottom, there is a few notices and warnings you guys should take a pause and read. But yeah, that's basically it for the box. So now we're actually going to proceed to actually unbox this drone. So all you need to do is flip it onto this side. And you guys have to lift up this flap right here. Pull back. And you guys can see it opens up like this. And then all you need to do is set it down. And you guys can see we have a quick start menu that has the app download QR code that we were talking about earlier. And then we have the mega user manual right here that tells you how to set this up and actually build your drone up so you guys can actually use it. So what we're gonna do here is actually take the drone out. So you guys can see there is a few styrofoam pieces. So we're gonna put the drone off to the side right here. We have our remote control inside this styrofoam casing. Next up, we have our propeller blades that you guys need to use to actually attach onto the drone. Inside this bag, we have some more things that we need to use to connect to this drone, and also like the USB stick and also its charging adapters and stuff. We also have some brackets and protectors for the blades inside this bag. Right here we actually have our battery for this drone, and then right here we actually have our clip that we guys can use to attach to this drone. So inside right here you guys can see this is the camera for the drone. Like I said earlier, this is a not 1080 but 720p resolution camera. We are going to set this up and also put that off to the side. So what I'm going to do now is actually move this box off to the side so we have more space to work with. As you guys can see on the secondary camera angle, we have everything laid out right here. So we have the drone right here. It's remote control that you need to use to actually, move and actually control the drone. We have the battery for the drone. We also have its power adapter cable that you guys can use to charge up the battery. We have the camera right here, the 720p camera, the blades, And then we also have the blades protectors, or like, you know, some frames that you guys can use to protect your blades when you're not using it. We have unwrapped everything. You guys can see this is everything that's actually included with the packaging and everything that you need to use to actually set up this drone. So what we need to do first is actually insert batteries into this remote control, and all you need to do is flip it onto the back side like this. And they actually included a screwdriver for you guys to use to actually unscrew the screw on the back of this remote. So all you need to do is unscrew the screw and insert your 3 batteries in. So for the first thing that we're actually going to do is actually attach the blades onto this drone. So all you need to do is take one of these blades. But I do want to mention that these blades actually have A and B written on them. So you need to make sure for, like, you know, the A side you attach the A blade, and for the B side you attach the B blade. And I do want to show you guys the back side of this drone. This is how the back looks like. It looks really nice. You guys can see the LED lights and everything, and also where you put the camera, where you put the battery slot right here. So I really like the design. But let's actually attach these blades. So all you need to do is put the blade on just like this, rotate it 90 degrees, just like that. So you guys can see the blade is on, and then you take the cap that was on originally and just attach it back in place. You guys can see we have one of the blades ready to go. And now you have to repeat the same thing with all the other blades. Alright, so what we just did was basically added all the blades. As you guys can see, they all spin fantastically. They're all attached properly and ready to go. So what we need to do now is actually add our stander. So this is what basically keeps the drone off the ground. So all you need to do is flip it onto the back side. You guys can see there is some slots for us to slide these standing legs for this drone. So all you need to do is slide it in just like this. There we go. We got one of the legs on. And you just repeat the same thing for the other sides, just like this. Now you guys can see we have the standing legs on this drone ready to go. Now we can actually stand this drone on the table just like this. So next up, what we're going to do is actually install our protective framing. So in order to install our protective framing, which is this item right here, all you need to do is take your protective frame, flip the drone onto its side like this, and insert it to each one of the sides of the drones. So all you gotta do is slide it in. So we got one right there. So this is how the drone looks like with its protective framing. The next thing that we are going to do is actually install the camera for this drone. So all you need to do is actually flip the drone onto its back side, take the camera, and basically plug it in with the plug that they actually added. All you need to do is plug this plug into the port that the drone has on the bottom. Once you plug in the camera into the back of the drone, all you need to do is actually basically get the wires kind of wrapped around and basically put the base inside the drone, but make sure the wires don't get in the way. You guys can see we have the camera attached onto the drone ready to go. So the next thing we are going to do is actually install the the battery for this drone. So all you need to do is make sure that your battery is fully charged, and then you take your battery for this drone and insert it in right into this slot right here. And we're gonna put it in. Boom. So we have inserted the battery inside this drone, and now this battery is ready to go with the drone. The next thing we're gonna do is actually install our mobile device holder. So this is like, for your cell phone when you're using the remote. So all you need to do is take off this plate that's on the back right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pull back. And now you take this clip and attach it just like this. As you guys can see, it's attached and ready to go. And now you guys can basically clip your phone. And in fact, I can actually demonstrate this real quick. You can take your phone, like I have right here, and fold this clip back and insert your phone inside just like this. So now you guys can use the application and move the joystick and get this drone with the remote control up and running and ready to go. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is, we already set up the drone, got it ready. You guys can see on this camera angle, it does look really good and professional and looks really nice and presentable. So what we're gonna do now is basically move on to the testing and demonstration portion. of this video. Alright, so we're actually ready to test out this drone now. So all you need to do is actually just power it on. But make sure once you power the drone on, you power the remote on, within 10 seconds after turning on this drone. So we're actually ready to go. So now what we need to do is go on my phone app, and I'll show you guys with this camera angle. So we're actually ready to go. You guys can see the drone is all lit up, and you guys can see all the LED indications and everything. I'm also recording my phone screen, so you guys can see my phone screen right now and everything. So we're actually ready to launch this drone. So let's go back out here because I don't want to get hit. So what we're doing now is actually going to launch this drone and actually get it up in the air. So let's click on, is this drone ready to take off? Yes. You guys can see it's already performing and everything. Make sure though, don't get too close. You can't accidentally get cut up by this drone. You guys can see it's a little windy right now, so we're gonna have some issues with the wind. But let's just fly this drone up into the sky and just see how it performs and functions when we get it elevated up into the sky a little bit. You guys can see, we can see our aerial view of our area, and you guys can see how high the drone is up in the sky currently. We're about 35 meters up into the sky right now. So where I started this drone, you guys are gonna see it's gonna land exactly where I started off. Hope it doesn't hit anything. And I'm not touching the remote or anything. Just landing. And bada bang, bada boom. You guys can see we have landed the drone successfully and we are good to go. So you guys can see this drone is not too bad for its price, and also like it was easy to use for the most part. You know, the first few times when you use a drone, it's gonna be a little more difficult to actually use and, you know, just to get used to. But once you get used to it and once you kind of test it out a few times, it's not really a hard product, or I should say a hard drone to use. So, you know, I had no issues with it. You know, there's a lot of custom configuration that you can do with the remote. You can take pictures, you can take video, you can also increase the speed, decrease the speed, and you could also, you know, do a lot with this drone. You know, the quality is not the best, but you know, it is a nice drone to get started with if you're interested in flying quadcopters and stuff. But anyways, I think what we're gonna do now is actually move on to the final reflections and remarks and then end off this video. So, what are my final opinions and remarks about this drone from the company Keenstone? I think that this is a fantastic product that anybody can use. Any age can actually use this drone and use it and try it out and actually test it out. I feel like this is a fantastic product to give to kids, but obviously, as they stated on the box, you know, 14 and plus is ideal. So give it to somebody that has a little more experience and has probably more knowledge on using this, but not someone that's, you know, let's just say too young. But other than that, it is a fantastic product to use. I had no issues with it. It was actually really fun to use, and I like how you guys can actually use the GPS to return home and also set locations with this drone. But anyways, we're just gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making it, and if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on, especially if you're new to our YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions or concerns about this product, please feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. I reply and read every single comment I receive. So if you guys have any inquiries or questions whatsoever, please feel free to ask me. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys go down below and leave a like. That just informs me and lets me know if you guys are enjoying these kinds of videos. If you guys want to follow us on our various social media platforms, our social media accounts and links are down below in the description. You guys can follow us to stay connected and also get updates whenever we do upload. And then lastly, if you're a business owner or a company owner interested in a product review, our business inquiries email is CrewEliteYT outlook.com. You guys can shoot me a message and we can potentially work together on a future product review. And like I always say, product link and product information is down below in the description. You guys can check it out where to purchase off this drone and also where to get more information about it. There will be a link down below for you guys to check out. But anyways, we're gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making it, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. CrewElite signing out. Thank you all for watching and have a good rest of your day.